What is up, guys? Back again with another video. It's been a really long time since I last uploaded, which was probably about 2 months ago. And the good news is that the 2JZ is still in process, and I'm still working on getting parts. Obviously, a 2JZ is not cheap, especially when you're doing a swap into any car. It's not, it's not cheap. Not only that, with the whole coronavirus going on, financially, I took a steep little, you know, little break because I had other important stuff to take care of, such as my family and other situations. So the 2JZ has not been on hold. Oh, I've been trying so hard not to get a loan so that I could pay out of pocket. And once this is done, I don't owe anybody money, especially the bank with interest and all that. It's frustrating. I went through it before and I don't want to deal with it again. So I'm trying to pay for this out of pocket. So you can only imagine how expensive that is for, especially with the whole COVID situation going on where business is low. With that being said, I finally got an important step of the build done and out of the way, which includes the Collins adapter kit, which I got in here. I already opened it. But my goal for today, and I hope it gets done because I woke up late. I was supposed to be here around 9. It is now about 12:30, almost 1 o'clock. And the plan is to hopefully put the engine in today to mark up the measurements for some things that I want to go with. For instance, we're doing a single turbo, so obviously I need to measure up that the single turbo manifold would fit well enough within the engine bay so that we could work with other components around it, obviously a downpipe and so forth. I go ahead and do that now, and hopefully I get to put the motor in today because that was the plans for today. But when you wake up late while you're asleep, others are awake working, so you gotta make sure you get up early. They'll be like me. But let's go ahead and try it out. So what we got here is my my transmission cross member, and it comes with a mount. So it seems like it was a CNC machine, and yeah, this shit is beautiful. Look at that. Just look at that. That whole sexy, bro. And it comes with a mount, which seems like it's adjustable. You see some slide pins in there and slots. So this will be great because the engine could sit a little far forward or closer to the firewall. So this will come in handy. And it's aluminum, so it's only about 6 pounds. And bro, it just looks amazing. It feels amazing. So it's good to have this. And here I have the billet. This is billet shifter for the 350Z, and it's shortened, so it's a shortened option, and it's billet. So this would allow us to align it to our hole inside the 350Z, so it sits in the same location. Nice, and it's billet. It's billet. These right here are the motor mounts. They don't come with insulators because it uses the stock 350Z's engine mount. So basically the 350Z engine mounts attached to this, and then this goes onto the engine, and then that's how you get the 2JZ to sit comfortably inside the 350Z engine bay. These are amazing. Shout out to Collins Performance for all of their engineering and allowing for this to happen. I believe this is the 6-buck sprung hub, if I'm correct. Let me get this open real quick. Always away. The 6-buck sprung hub. This is gonna be stage 4, which is up to 670 foot-pounds of torque. And yeah, here we have, I think this is the flywheel. Yes, sir. Jesus Christ. Here we go with the flywheel. So here we have our flywheel, which is fucking heavy. It looks so clean. It feels so nice to have new shiny stuff. Oh, this is beautiful. Nice. This is the flywheel. it comes with hardware, which is cool. Got the hardware, got the bolts. And we have this. I believe the last part we're missing is the pressure plate. We have the hub, the clutch hub. We got the flywheel, obviously. I believe this is the pressure plate, if I'm not mistaken. Which again should be stage 4. Yep, here it is. I don't know if it's focused, but stage 4 pressure plate. So this is the pressure plate, which I believe the last thing inside that box should be the adapter itself for the motor onto the transmission. Yep, here we go. Yo, yellow looks so beautiful. You can't go wrong with yellow. It's not gonna be visible, but you will see it when you do maintenance on the train. Woo! We got our stage 4 flywheel. So we're gonna be running, pressure plate. We're gonna be running stage 4 clutch components. And last but not least, this should be the actual adapter that adapts the 2JZ onto any CDO transmission off of the 350Z. Oh, and it comes with bolts. I thought I actually had to supply my own. I think this actually just adapts the plate to the engine, but I still need the, the OEM bolts off of the transmission to attach it to yeah, I think so. To attach it to the 2JZ. So this will allow us to mount a CD09 or 01 or 05 onto the 2JZ. But this makes me so happy. Got a whole little necklace here. But the next thing is to get the gasket kit for the 2JZ. I want to not restore, but I want to do maintenance on the whole thing. I want to redo all of the major gaskets and seals so that when obviously it's ready to turn on and run, everything runs smoothly, clean, there's no oil leaks and so forth. Also need to buy a new coil pack adapter plate because I'm trying to run LS coils. Although I am reconsidering that because based on the research I've done, I could actually run about 550 horsepower. Anything below 1,000, the OEM should be able to hold. So I gotta do more research to confirm that. Always late. Dímelo, yo. All right, so Wesley pulled up along with Richie. They're gonna help me to put the motor mounts on the engine so that we could put it in the base, so we could get some measurements, get some margins going on, and see what room we have to play with within the engine bay. And we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. Skirt. All right, so you want to mount the motor mounts closest to the back as possible. See, it has two options where you can use these 4 right here, which is closer to the front, or you can use the 4 that are closer to the back. So it wants you to mount them to the closest to the back, where you can see that the previous motor mounts were located in.
focus. Back up. Damn. Let me see. Can't focus because your big nose.
Yo, why don't we show your forehead? We need to get an extra large fucking lens. $2,000 lens to catch all of that.
So we got the engine in. It is mounted down with the Collins adapters, motor mounts, the adapting motor mounts for the 2JZ into a 350Z. And gotta talk forward. So the what is this manifold called again? The Rev9. We got a Rev9 turbo manifold from our neighbor next door. So shout out to Nels for letting us borrow his turbo manifold to mark up to check out our space. So my camera winded up dying, so I gotta record on my phone. So we got the engine in, and I got it back out because I gotta do the gaskets and seals. So I'm gonna go ahead and order that now, and then when they come in, that will be probably the next video where we do the seals and the gaskets. And then from there, we do gotta reroute some brake lines. We gotta reroute this line so it doesn't sit too close to the turbo manifold. Probably move it around here so we get more space. But with that out of the way, we know the engine sits well. We know some clearances, and then gotta order the transmission. So once that's in, we'll put everything back together, and the engine will be back in there. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys like these videos or wish to see more, subscribe, like, and do as you wish. I'm there. Bye. I broke this law.